Hello everybody and welcome back to Watch World, and today they are finally here. Rolex have announced their new models for 2021 and boy are there some surprises in stock here for you today. So guys, I hope you're all doing well. Before we start today's video, quick wristwatch check as usual. Today I am wearing my Nomos Tangenta that I unboxed a couple of weeks ago. Feeling a little bit dressy today, so thought I'd slap on my favourite dress watch from my favourite German company. So yeah, Nomos Tangenta on the wrist today. So over the course of the last few weeks, there have been a lot of predictions and a lot of rumours about what Rolex are going to do this year in terms of their new releases and so on. And today they have finally been announced, so let's dive straight in and take a look at what we find. The first one is the Explorer 1 is back at 36mm. The mostly unpopular 39mm version has been discontinued. The watch is back at its most beloved 36mm. There was a lot of talk about polar dials, a white dial being given to this watch, but that did not happen. What Rolex have done, quite surprisingly, is released the watch in two-tone. So the Explorer 1 is now available in 18 karat yellow gold and also in complete stainless steel, and the dial is now lacquered black as well. The watch's chroma-light display means that in dark conditions, the blue glow from the lume emitted by the hour markers and hands now lasts longer thanks to what Rolex are calling the innovative and exclusive luminescent material with which they are filled or coated. So both versions of the new Explorer 1 features Rolex's caliber 3230. This is accurate plus or minus 2 seconds a day, features 31 jewels and has a 70-hour power reserve. So the watch features sapphire crystal, 100 meters of water resistance and a screw-down crown. It also features a twin lock system to help with that water resistance. It has a bi-directional rotor. You're also getting hacking with this watch, and a 5mm Easy Link extension on the bracelet. To be honest, I'm very surprised at Rolex with this release. Two-tone is not hugely popular at the moment compared to stainless steel or all gold. So I'm quite surprised they went for two-tone, but I think it looks great. I love two-tone personally, and I think this new two-tone Explorer 1 from Rolex is definitely my favourite of all the watches we are going to see today. In terms of pricing, the two-tone is available for €10,450, while the all stainless steel version comes in at €6,150. Moving on to the Explorer 2, which has also seen some adjustments. Not in terms of case sizing, it is still 42mm. I know some people were calling it to be moved back to 40, but it is still in at 42mm. What they have done is added the chroma-light display, the exact same as the Explorer 1, so the lume is better in darker conditions. It has also been equipped with the Rolex caliber 3285, giving it a 70-hour power reserve as well, 28,800 beats per hour, 31 jewels, and a Paraflex shock absorber to help with any bangs or shocks that the watch may take. So again, with this watch you are getting 100 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal, screw down crown, black lacquer and white lacquer on the dials and also on the handsets as well. And both watches come in at €8,200. They're both great watches in terms of the specs, but personally I would prefer the Explorer 1 and save myself the extra €2,000 as opposed to buying an Explorer 2. I just love the aesthetics and the dial of the Explorer 1. The Explorer 2 I was never really a huge fan of. I mean, don't get me wrong, as I said, in terms of the specs, they are great watches. But if it was me personally, I'd go for the Explorer 1 and save myself the extra €2,000. Next up on the list of new releases, we have the Daytona. Now, the Daytona was probably the most talked about watch in the weeks prior to this release, and nothing of what I saw has happened. So there was big talks of the case being moved up to 41mm. That didn't happen. There was also talks of green bezels and blue bezels and green and blue subdials. That did not happen either. What has happened is they have kept the size at 40mm. They are producing these watches now in all precious metals, and the dials have been given meteorite dials. So Rolex have released 3 new Daytonas. There is a white gold version on an Oyster Flex strap, and then there is a yellow gold, all 18 karat yellow gold version, and an all 18 karat Everose gold version. As well as that, all of the watches feature black subdials at the 3, 6 and 9 o'clock positions. The white gold version comes on a Cerachrome bezel, whereas on the yellow gold and Everose gold versions, the bezels are made up of the gold that is used for the case and bracelet as well. The watches feature Rolex's caliber 4130. This gives it a power reserve of 72 hours, cost accuracy of plus or minus 2 seconds a day. It beats at 28,800 beats per hour, and it also features a Paraflex shock system as well, meaning it will be able to take any bangs or dings or shocks that the watch absorbs. You're also getting a bidirectional rotor, hacking and hand wind, sapphire crystal, 100 meters of water resistance, and screw down crowns and pushers. The white gold version on the Oyster strap will set you back €32,950, while the yellow gold version comes in at €39,650, and the Everose gold version is the most expensive. That comes in at €42,250. So next up is the Datejust. Rolex have released a new line of 36mm Datejusts. There are 4 in total, 1 in all stainless steel and 3 are in two-tone. The stainless steel one features a palm motif on the dial. This represents tropical rainforests, and it comes in an olive green colour. It has an oyster steel bracelet, smooth bezel, and features Rolex's 3235 caliber. So like most of the other watches we've seen today, it has a 70-hour power reserve, cost accuracy, 28,800 BPH, sapphire crystal, and 100 meters of water resistance with a screw down crown. So this watch is also available with a silver dial palm motif on a two-tone Jubilee bracelet in Everose gold with a fluted bezel. It is also available in a two-tone oyster bracelet with a gold dial and fluted bezel, and a two-tone Jubilee version with gold dial and fluted bezel. The all stainless steel version comes in at €6,750, that is the cheapest of the 4, while the Everose gold version is the most expensive of the 4, which comes in at €11,550. Then in between that we have the two-tone oyster bracelet coming in at €10,650, and the yellow gold two-tone Jubilee bracelet version coming in at €11,250. And then lastly we come to the new Lady Datejusts. So Rolex have released a new line of 28mm Datejusts for ladies. They come in at 28mm, as I said. They are in yellow gold and white gold, all yellow gold and white gold case, bezel, bracelet, and they feature a full diamond set all over the dial, bezel, case, and bracelet. In total, on each individual watch, there is 1,089 diamonds. Yeah, 1,089 diamonds, which is just insane. The watches themselves are made out of full 18 karat yellow gold and white gold, and feature Rolex's caliber 2236. This gives the watch a 55-hour power reserve and an accuracy rating of plus or minus 2 seconds a day. Both dials feature Roman numerals, and in terms of pricing, there is no prices up yet on Rolex's website. If you go and look at the pages for these watches, it just says price on request. So there we have it, guys. That is all the new watches released by Rolex for 2021. Personally, I think my favourite is the two-tone Explorer 1. I mean, I've always loved the Explorer 1, and the two-tone, again, is not the most popular at the moment, but, you know, I love it, and could two-tone be back now? We've got Rolex with two-tone Explorers, and they've released a load of new two-tone Datejusts, so could that be a switch in trends coming up? Who knows? Also, they have released the Explorers back in 36mm, and the new Datejusts are in 36mm, so could we also be seeing a switch from the popularity of bigger watches coming back to smaller watches? Who knows? I suppose we'll find out over the course of the next few months. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please do hit that subscribe button. It was great fun to take a look at these new watches today, and I hope you enjoyed looking at them too. Until next time, take care everyone, and I'll see you again very soon.